Good morning from the brand new outdoor studio space. Nelly and I are currently in Portimao, Portugal. We have been here for about a week and we've got one more week to go, which is really nice. We've sort of posted up at an Airbnb just beside the beach, and it gives us a bit of time to focus on some life maintenance stuff, to get websites updated, to focus on the contacts made at the Keyframe conference and at ITB, trying to source new work for this year as well as 2020, and just sort of get organized. You know that feeling when you've kind of been on the road for a long time and you come back and you're just like, okay, what is all this stuff? I need to kind of get your life organized. And that's what we're sort of doing here in Portugal. As you know, Nelly and I travel all the time. We're nomadic, but as you sort of get used to this lifestyle, it's actually nice to find a temporary base somewhere for like a couple weeks at a time. Brendan and Jody have been doing this now for the last sort of year, where they spend 2 or 3 months in one place. And I can see the draw to that. You know, having these 2 weeks here in Portugal so far has been really nice to kind of sit down, make a list of what the priorities are for Snell Media, for myself, and have that space to kind of feel comfortable to attack that list, knowing that you're not moving every 2 days. So even though we're only here for 2 weeks, it still feels like enough time for me to settle down a little bit and focus on new opportunities. So the title of this video, it is all about change and you know, sharing that with you. I want to try and be transparent to bring you in to Snell Media and the evolution of my business and the things that are changing and happening, so that you can see the growth and our journey together. So it's not all about, you know, video and business. It's as much about where we're going and where we come from. So yeah, if that makes sense. So what I've been working on for the last few days here in this studio space is an opportunity to grow a different part of Snell Media. When I was asked to present at the Keyframe conference in Hamburg about videos, I was like, I've never spoken at a conference before. What am I going to talk about? And they, the guys who organized that Traverse, they left it open to me to decide the topics that I felt most comfortable with. And then they said, just go for it, man. Let us know what you want to talk about. We'll see if it fits in with the other speakers' topics. And if it does, you got the green light. So what do I feel most comfortable speaking about? And right away, it was an introduction to YouTube for video creators. That's something that I've been doing for sort of the last 2 years, is really learning a lot about YouTube and about how you can grow your presence and your channel on this platform. Even though it's super saturated, there's still so much opportunity for new creators and new channels to start creating and build their own audience and their own sort of engaged channel. So I wanted to kind of focus on that, the fact that it is a growing platform and it is the future of entertainment, and there's still so much space for new creators to build something special. So at Keyframe, my first talk was the introduction to YouTube for travel videographers and video creators, and I was shocked, honestly surprised, that like 90 people showed up. It was packed. It was like 9:30 in the morning and the room was absolutely packed. There were a ton of people interested in my tips and tricks on growing your channel, and the talk went really well. It was about an hour and a half. We had a nice like discussion afterwards and a Q&A, and people really engaged, and it gave me the inspiration to take it a little bit further. So I also met a fellow creator named Sorrell Amore, and she's a very famous Australian YouTube creator, which admittedly I didn't know before Keyframe. I didn't know of her channel, I didn't know who she was, and when I met her, I was really impressed by her work ethic and the amount of like passion and purpose that she puts behind her videos and her channel. And she was telling me that she had set up an online course for her her selfies. It's like the Advanced Selfie University, which is hilarious. And we were sitting down at breakfast and we were talking about like how you can create different income streams for your business. And she said, listen, man, why don't you monetize the knowledge that you already have? You look at creating an online course and see if you can develop something that's valuable for your audience and for the viewers. And just like a light bulb, you know, of course, absolutely. I've taken this introduction to YouTube for video creators and been able to really detail down a curriculum and get into like the depth of the knowledge that I have across 6 subjects. And I've actually spent the last like 5 days now really developing the basis for a solid online course, and it's been really exciting. It's something I've never done before. It's totally new, and I think that it's gonna be a success, I guess. I mean, I really would like to get your feedback, which is one of the reasons I'm making this video. Again, it's about that journey, it's about the change and the evolution of Snell Media, and this is another path that I want to explore. And I think that by really detailing down my knowledge of the introduction to YouTube in the last 2 years and providing it in like a really straight to the point online course is the way to go. So that's what I've been doing for sort of the last 5 days, and I'm gonna share a little bit with you right now, but I do wanna wait to actually launch the course until I've got a couple of partners on board. I'm trying to create like different pricing for it, and one of the things I wanna do is give away a free 3-month subscription to Epidemic Sound, and I'm trying to get them on board, and I think they will be. So that's something to look forward to when the course actually launches. And I'm also going to give away the first 2 weeks is going to be like a heavily discounted rate for the people who really watch the channel and are engaged with my content and are actually genuinely interested in an introduction to YouTube for video creators. So that first 2 weeks will have like a pre-sale with hopefully the 3-month free subscription to Epidemic Sound. So that's exciting, definitely something to look forward to, and you know, I'm happy to bring you along. I think that it's really important that we have this sort of transparent relationship, and you guys can comment your thoughts and we can connect via the social channels and all that lovely stuff here on YouTube. So I kind of feel like I'm traveling with a whole bunch of friends all over the world here in this digital space. So you rock. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the support. I hope you are also excited about seeing the changes to Snell Media and the lifestyle that I lead. We've got a number of really exciting trips coming up this year. We're definitely staying nomadic well into next year. There's you know, Asia for me. I haven't yet been to Asia, and that's going to be like the last 5 months of this year. So lots to look forward to in sort of the way that my business and lifestyle is evolving and changing, and I'm really happy to have you on board for that journey. So as always, thank you so much for watching this very different style video. Thanks for listening and your understanding, and I hope you're looking forward to the launch of the online course. So we will see you on the next one from here in Portugal. We're gonna go explore some of the cliffs.